In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 22, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. New York Mets versus Arizona Diamondbacks. The New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks begin a 3-game National League Series Friday night from Chase Field. The Mets give the starting nod to David Peterson, who is searching for his first win of the young season. The Diamondbacks reply with Zach Gallen, who just battled the Mets last week. New York won 2 of 3 against Arizona last week. New York is 13-3 in their last 16 games as a favorite and 5-1 in their last 6 series opening games, while the under is 4-1 in their last 6 series opening games. Arizona is 1-4 in their last 5 home games and 3-10 in their last 13 games against the National League East, while the under is 5-1 in their last 7 home games. The Mets had probably the best first week of the season in baseball and are still playing well. The Diamondbacks have strung together 2 straight wins, but otherwise have been pushed around a little bit so far this season. The Mets took 2 out of 3 from the Diamondbacks last week, outscoring them 17-6. Arizona just doesn't have the firepower to keep up with these teams early on. They have lost by 5+ runs 4 times in their first 13 games and by 3 runs twice. Their pitching isn't good enough to keep games low scoring, and their offense isn't good enough to keep up during shootouts. The Mets offense is top 3 or better in the National League in runs, hits, stolen bases, walks, and on-base percentage. They are 4th in the National League in strikeouts, batting average, and total bases. New York is clicking early on this season and have already shown that they are a bad matchup for Arizona. Their pitching has also been solid, as they are 1-4 among National League ranks in ERA, hits, innings pitched, runs, earned runs, home runs, and strikeouts. Arizona, unfortunately, will just plain be outmatched this season. This looks to be one of those games, so the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. The Mets pitching staff has been excellent, including stellar work from the bullpen, which features a 3.28 ERA on the season. Arizona is one of the lowest scoring teams in the majors, and the under has been the common trend as a result. In addition, the Diamondbacks pitching has been solid in their poor start. They limited the Mets to a total of only 7 runs in the last 2 games of last week's series. Gallen features a 2.57 career ERA against the Mets. The under is 5-1 in the Diamondbacks' 6 home games on the season. Although the New York Mets have one of the strongest offensive units in baseball, they have had their problems versus left-handed pitching. So far, the team is ranked just 21st in slugging with lefties on the mound at .298. This includes striking out a rate of 23%. On the other side, Arizona's highest offensive output has been just 5 runs. Look for this to be a low-scoring contest. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Dodgers versus San Diego Padres. Los Angeles and San Diego will meet for the first game of a huge 3-game series beginning on Friday night. The Dodgers have won 8 of their last 9 games, including a 5-1 win over Atlanta on Wednesday. San Diego is riding a 4-game winning streak after sweeping Cincinnati earlier this week. Los Angeles is 5-0 in their last 5 Friday games that Urias starts, and Los Angeles is 5-0 in their last 5 starts by Urias during Game 1 of a series. The under is 4-0 in San Diego's last Friday games, and the under is 7-0 in San Diego's last 7 games when their opponent allows 2 runs or less in their previous game. The over is 4-1 in these 2 teams' last 5 head-to-head meetings. It is always an interesting game when these 2 teams meet, but it is missing a little sizzle with the absence of Tatis. Both teams are off to very good starts and look like they will be a force to reckon with this year. The Dodgers pitching staff has been lights out, with a team ERA under 1. The Los Angeles Dodgers have been one of the most talented teams that have ever been assembled. We talked about the hitting earlier in this article, but the pitching has been dominant as they lead baseball with a 2.38 ERA as of this writing. San Diego has not done well in the previous 7 games hitting, as they are hitting .192 as a team in that span. The Dodgers are the more talented team, as they are 51-22 in their last 73 games. We should have a pretty good series on our hands this weekend though. Urias started out the year with a loss to Colorado with 3 earned in 2 innings, but his second start was better. That one featured 5 innings of clean ball with 1 earned and 1 walk. As for Martinez, he's got 1 good start and 1 not-so-good start this year as well. So the matchup will be interesting. Should be a fun one, but I believe that the Dodgers can pull out the opener win. So the Los Angeles Dodgers money line is our full game side pick. These teams have 2 of the most exciting lineups in baseball, which is why they generally play high-scoring games. They went over the total in 4 of their final 5 head-to-head meetings last season. Martinez has struggled to keep the ball in the park through his first 2 starts back to the MLB and is now facing one of the most powerful lineups in baseball. Meanwhile, Urias has had 1 shaky start and 1 good start, so it's tough to know exactly what to expect out of him. Nick Martinez has struggled to pitch at home, and the Los Angeles Dodgers have been dominating offensively. Throughout the young season, Martinez has a 1.7 WHIP and hitters are batting .316 against him so far. Both offenses have the ability to score, and expecting a run per inning is not out of the realm of possibility. The Dodgers have been able to use their speed to their advantage as well as in the last 7 days. They have stolen 6 bases in 7 attempts, while the Padres have picked up 4 stolen bases in 5 opportunities. These teams will have ample opportunities to put runners in scoring position. Plus, the over has hit in 4 of the last 5 games against one another. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Kansas City Royals versus Seattle Mariners. The Seattle Mariners will hope to move towards a 3rd straight series victory when they begin a 3-game set with the Kansas City Royals on Friday night at T-Mobile Park. Kansas City enters at 5-6 after winning 2 of 3 at home against the Minnesota Twins, although it missed a chance for the sweep with a 1-0 loss on Thursday as a +126 underdog. Seattle took 2 of 3 from the Texas Rangers despite losing Thursday's finale 8-6 as a -120 home favorite. Last year's season series finished at 4-3 in favor of the Royals after Seattle had won 10 of the previous 13 head-to-head meetings. The Mariners are 6-1 in their last 7 games played on Friday. The under is 5-0 in the Royals' last 5 games. The under is 3-0-1 in the Royals' last 4 games against the American League West. The under is 6-1 in Keller's last 8 starts following a quality start in his last appearance. The Royals have a few things going for them in this one. For starters, literally, they have the favorable pitching matchup. Keller has been excellent this season with an ERA of just 1.38. The bullpen has been dreadful, but the Royals can be successful when they get a quality start. 2. The Royals have been very good in Seattle, going 5-2 in the last 7 meetings in Seattle. 3. The Mariners played a late game Thursday night while the Royals had a few extra hours of rest having played Thursday afternoon. 4. The Royals are good in Game 1 second, going 13-5 in their last 18 games ones of a series. The Royals have the advantage on the mound, and although I don't think they have an elite offensive game, they are going to find enough offensive success to get the job done. So the Kansas City Royals money line is our full game side pick. The Royals currently look like a team that is going to play a ton of low-scoring games, as the offense is having trouble even plating more than 2 runs per contest recently. But the pitching has stepped up lately. It looks like Keller's poor 2021 was a fluke, with the 26-year-old turning in 2 excellent starts so far this year while looking like the extremely ground ball heavy pitcher that has a good 87 ERA for his career. Seattle has a good but not elite lineup and is only hitting .223 as a team so far, while missing Haniger's power in the middle of the order is certainly a factor here. April night games in chilly Seattle are always tough on the offenses, and these starters are both great at avoiding major damage. With the way the Royals have struggled to score, it is no surprise they are not posting many overs of late. They are 3-7 over-under record in their last 10. Seattle is not killing it at the plate either. The total is not high, but it has risen from the opening number. I like the visitors to keep the Mariners in check and continue the good pitching they had in the Minnesota series. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.